The ninth island has taken over, people.
You can only get this here. We are at Resorts World in Las Vegas. They have over 50 unique and wonderful restaurants.
It's worth the trip to Vegas just for this right now.
We are at Resorts World Las Vegas at
Kusanori.
Why are we at a sushi restaurant in Vegas? Because Chef Ryan is from Oahu, and he's a culinary genius behind a lot of the cuisines that we're going to be talking about right now. Chef Ryan, thank you so much for having us.
Pleasure. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm okay. So, I'm going to be completely honest.
Yep.
Like I said to you, why are we doing sushi? Because Hawaii is known for sushi, food, fish, but you give me the take on
I'll
why.
tell you why, because it's still coming. All this food is constructed and made from Aloha. So
Yeah.
it's all love, and we get the freshest ingredients that we can. It's flown over here. Obviously, it's a desert, but we do get our best to get the best possible ingredients that we could get flown in all the time. But mostly every dish is constructed with a lot of thought and a lot of love. And we bring a lot of bespoke uniqueness to a lot of these things. It's common things,
Yeah.
but it's really unique.
Let's look at the freaking napkin, okay?
Yeah.
It's a kimono, people. Do you ever see, the finest touches to detail is incredible.
Yes.
Okay, that's step one, right?
Yep.
As soon as you're seated, you see this beautiful presentation. Now, I asked you to do this.
Yes.
It's a roll. It's a hand roll.
That's a tamaki. It's our open face, our version of, we call it the Resort World Land World.
It's a RWLV on the menu. You can only get this here.
Right. And we use real crab. It's actually snow crab. It's a whole egg. We kind of really name our maki, a lot of our things synonymous to, of course, locality.
Okay.
And that's what that constructs us.
So, just gonna take a little nibble.
Dig right on it.
Okay, so it's got all
So
the
basically, you have cucumber, you have avocado. We use sayuhime nagata, very special rice, and fresh ingredients as possible.
It's worth the trip to Vegas just for this right now. The only place you can get this
Yeah.
is here. So good. Hey, let's talk about this. This,
Now, let's get right into this cube.
I mean, the first thing that caught my eye is a Rubik's Cube of sushi.
Yes.
Come on. What's it,
So basically, as a kid, any time, everybody played with a Rubik's Cube. So we wanted to integrate something really fun, really hip, something mind-blowing, something colorful. So here you have tuna, you have hamachi, you have salmon, avocado, and of course a little tamago.
so it is egg.
It is egg.
Because we're is it a pineapple?
It is egg.
What's happening over here? Hey, you gotta eat because people
Absolutely.
don't trust chefs that don't eat their food, right?
I'll pour some shoyu for you.
Show you, yes, show you. Thank you. So I want to see how you eat your sushi.
Yes.
I want to see what you do.
Very, I don't really dig into all that.
You do something, you just go.
I go right into it.
Okay.
I just gotta let the fish speak for itself.
Okay, so this is, wow, we're attacking the Rubik's Cube. Okay. So good.
Yep.
Incredible. It's worth coming here.
It's a good bite, and it's good to share also with, loved ones, whoever you're with. I mean, it's
So
great.
fresh. I love this. It's such a whimsical way to prepare fish. It's a fun way to eat fish.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. What else is happening over here? It's so
Let's
beautiful.
go with the scallops since we're on
The journey.
the fresh hit. So
God, it's so beautiful.
So it takes a little take on, refreshing. The bottom, you have some, it's basically apples that is basically submerged in a little bit of yuzu. So it has a little bit of citrus. Then you have a little bit of truffle that's in there to kind of balance it all out.
Wow. Not only is it beautiful, it's delicious.
Yes.
And there's that little bit of heat
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, the Serrano's just gives it a little bit to just for a little lift.
It's so different,
Yes.
uniquely different.
Let's
What do we
stick with
do?
the sushi
Oh,
with the maki roll. So this is called the Silver State.
okay.
So it's named after obviously one of the biggest names or synonymous to the state. It's called the Silver State. We name a lot of our rolls synonymous to either Resort World or something that's again in the local. So Silver State it is. Basically, it's our really sexed up version. Everybody knows California roll. We use king crab, and all the layers are there.
It's so pretty.
Yes.
And thank you for making it like a you can actually eat this in a bite instead of like two
Absolutely.
bites. Oh, wow.
We have a lobster miso bisque. So basically, everybody knows miso, lobster bisque. So we married it together. We took a 1.5 pound lobster, deconstructed it, tempered it for you. You have a yuzu kosho creme fraiche in there. We have some crispy tofu, little wakame to keep it in that miso kind of sense. And it's just love.
We're gonna be right back. And when we come back, we're gonna dig into this.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be right back.
Absolutely.
All right, pop quiz, guys. Do you ever wonder how farm fresh ingredients get from the farm to the restaurant? You probably don't think about stuff like that, but that's all we think about. But we're not a farm, and we're not a restaurant. We're the guys who connect the best local products to the best restaurants. We search out new food trends, help with menu options. We're Cisco, and you probably don't know everything we do. But your favorite restaurant? Yeah, they do.
And we are back, and we're gonna. Okay, tell me again.
This is a lobster miso bisque. So it's a marriage of miso, your traditional miso, and then we made a bisque out of the shells, all of the traditional ways, and married it together.
So all the things in the lobster that you don't necessarily eat.
But gets
the
brewed.
flavor.
Yes, absolutely.
The flavor is there. Wow, that's incredible. The presentation of everything, it's intentional. It's beautiful. It's something that you will never forget.
Absolutely.
Like, you come here for the Rubik's Cube. Where are we gonna eat tonight? Oh, let's go see Chef at
Kusanori
Nori and
at Resorts World. I'll give you a few pieces if you want. I'll take.
yes.
So
Were you doing like a little baton twirl with your
No, no.
stick?
enjoy.
Oh my gosh! Thank you. Wow. This broth is everything. Everything. Like this probably like cures all ailments. Like all the
Oh,
things.
yeah, this is it.
Amazing, chef. Oh my god.
Thank you. All right.
So good. Now you're just bragging.
So another unique dish we have for you. Everybody loves egg rolls, different type of egg rolls. So what we do, we take duck confit, and then we do a foie gras torchon, fold it into there. We make our own house-made hoisin sauce, and basically we take an orange reduction, spin it in there, fixins. That's it with light pickles, our homemade shinko. There it is.
Incredible. I'm gonna do a second one.
Oh, you have to.
Oh, good. How do you keep up? Because in Vegas,
Yep.
you have so many different restaurants. How do you keep up with the demand? And how do you keep up with competition?
Well, you always have to research. Like every chef that say they know it all, that's not the way. I mean, you got to look at your peers and see what everybody's doing. And ultimately, you got to be a leader, a real leader, to understand that everybody that works for you is different mannerism, different characteristics. And it's up to me to get the best out of you and to really produce on a high level and high performance. So, like, again, like bringing the roots from Hawaii, you got to spread the aloha to everybody. So
I love that.
that's what we do.
All the chefs that I've always talked to, their greatest response, what they see is like when somebody comes in, they eat the food and they love it. That is your best accolade, right?
Absolutely.
You also have a lot of people here from Hawaii.
Yes.
So you have, you know, do you look for them? Like, I mean, what happens? Like, they know you're from Hawaii and they're gonna come here and seek employment.
They call us the Ninth Island, you know, and it's there.
Island for a reason, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and usually when you hire one, you got another brother, another sister to hire. So it's always spreading, always spreading.
What's the one thing that you can share with us that brings people here? What is it? What is it about
I think,
Vegas?
you know, when you think about Vegas, it's an adult, you could call it adult Disneyland or whatever, but Vegas is always creating a different revolution of everywhere. Resorts to, you know, you could go to theaters, you could do any kind of wild thing imagined. It's always being revolutionary here.
Yeah.
So again, it's, you know, it's not for everybody, but again, it could be accepted and approachable with every walks of life.
I mean, I love the way you put that together. I feel like you hit every, you know, nail on the head there
Yes.
with what you said. But the food aspect, I think that, you know, when you're looking for a different way to eat fish,
Yes.
sushi,
Yes, absolutely.
come here, you make it whimsical, you make it fun, you make it so, like this here,
Yes.
like this blew me away.
Thank you.
That little hint of heat
Yep.
is like a palate cleanser before you eat the next
Next
meal.
bite, yes.
I mean, I love it. There's so much intention. It's beautiful. Let's not mention the cocktail, right?
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
mention the cocktail.
Yes.
What is this?
This is basically something constructed here. It's called Rule the World. It's with gin and dragon fruit.
Gin and dragon. Who knew?
So basically, it's something that you want to drink, relax, don't get too crazy with it, but then you're just here to have a great time.
That's delicious. So good. And it's so beautiful.
Yes.
It's aesthetically pleasing as well. And it's good to the palate.
Thank you.
So how do we get reservations here?
You could always book online on OpenTable or go to resortworld.com. You link up on Kusanori. Come in. We have great happy hour. We're open 7 days a week, 4 to 10. Please come in. We'll spread the aloha for you. Thank you.
So ask for Chef Ryan. And if from 808,
Yes?
you know, just make sure you say shout out, aloha, shaka, whatever, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Chef Ryan.
Thank you.
Cheers to you.
Thank you.
All right, pop quiz, guys. Do you ever wonder how farm fresh ingredients get from the farm to the restaurant? You probably don't think about stuff like that, but that's all we think about. But we're not a farm, and we're not a restaurant. We're the guys who connect the best local products to the best restaurants. We search out new food trends, help with menu options. We're Cisco, and you probably don't know everything we do. But your favorite restaurant? Yeah, they do.
We are at Resorts World in Las Vegas, and they have over 50 unique and wonderful restaurants. One of them that stands out to me is Brezza. It's an contemporary Italian restaurant here. And joining me is their executive chef, Nicole Brisson. Nicole, thank you very much for preparing some food, making this happen for us.
Thank you for having me.
I want to talk about a little bit about your history, where you come from. You come from Rensselaerville, New York. I grew up in Latham, New York. And what is the odds of that happening, right?
It's slim. I've lived in Vegas for 21 years, and you're the first person I ran into that actually knows Rensselaerville.
I know how to pronounce it. I know exactly where it is off of the freeway.
Yeah.
So did you get culinary training back home?
Yeah, I started my junior year of high school. I did a vocational program in Schoharie County. So I would do a half days of culinary, and then I started kind of my competition side of my career, where I competed in extemporaneous speech, baking and pastry, and fine dining and service, because I figured they were all skill sets I would need if I opened my own restaurant one day.
Yeah.
And through those competitions, I won about $18,000 in scholarships to Johnson Wales University. So that led me to Rhode Island and did my associate's degree at Johnson Wales. And after that, I got an amazing opportunity through a bunch of female writers to move to Italy. And I moved to Italy at 21 after getting my associate's.
Wow. So that's where the love of Italian cooking came?
I found very quickly that Italian cuisine is very much like upstate New York cuisine. You're cooking seasonally. You're cooking really with what's in your backyard. I grew up on 14 acres of farmland.
Wow.
My mom would spend the entire summers canning to get through the brutal upstate New York winters. So it's very similar in those ways that you're really produce driven. You're using seasonal ingredients. You can see a couple of the items we're featuring for the fall menu items. Our couple cocktails we're featuring here, the Ventosa, the Straight and Arrow. They're both very seasonal cocktails based on stuff that we pull from the farmer's market.
That's amazing. Okay, so let's start eating. What should we start with first?
Let's start with the octopus.
Okay.
So this is our limoncello glazed octopus, definitely one of our signatures. Very similar to some versions that I made with the Vitali Bastianich group. Salsa verde, gigante beans that are marinated, a little bit of heat from the Fresno peppers, and the crunch of the radish.
So this is what bean is it?
Gigante beans.
Gigante. So is it like a garbanzo?
Like a butter bean, very creamy, great complement to the crunchiness of the radish and the creaminess of
Very good. That's very good. I've had this prepared in so many different ways. It's like meaty.
Yeah. So we braise it for about 3.5 hours with quartz, which there's an enzyme in quartz that help tenderize the octopus. A little bit of white wine and lemon.
That's delicious.
Thank you.
So this is on the appetizer menu?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I see some beautiful truffles on the table. Let me talk about this dish here.
So I actually just got back from Italy in May. I go for a big food convention called Cibus every year. One of my favorite classic Roman dishes. This is an agnolini. It's basically like an uncrimped tortellini. A beautiful broth of veal, Parmesan rinds, and we finish it with the white truffle.
Okay, let's see here. Try one of these. This is. I'll get the chocolate here. That's so delicious. It's like a ravioli, I want to say.
Yeah, very similar. Kind of a floating seasonal ravioli.
This is delicious. When we say seasonal, it's your fall menu. So it's going to be limited until probably like what, December?
About May when we get
Okay.
December we'll have all our holiday menus, and then in May we'll get all those beautiful peas and fava beans and asparagus, everything. So everything green.
I love that your menu changes. So for folks that love to come here, they know that the menu will evolve with the season. So there's going to be new dishes. Do you have any signature dishes that you keep on the menu?
Yes, and the buki is actually one of our classics. So this is a mainstay. It's been on since day one. Hands down one of my favorites. We get gorgeous guanciale shipped in from Italy. We crisp it up with some red onion, Fresno peppers, and tomato sauce that we make in the house. And then bucatini noodle is just like a spaghetti, but it's got a hole in it, so it really captures the sauce, and you get an explosion of flavor in every bite.
I didn't realize bucatini noodles were hollow.
Yeah. I mean, it actually translates to whole. The whole in the bottom.
Thank you. Gotta have a little bit of this. So when I came to Resorts World to try, as I was able to try a bunch of different restaurants, and it reminded me so much of flavors of home. Because the New York cuisine,
Oh yeah, it's
York.
very similar. A lot of Italian influence, a lot of Italian American restaurants,
Yes. I miss that.
and a lot of people tell me that the food tastes
Yeah.
like upstate New York meets Italy.
So that's when I was here. I didn't realize you were from upstate New York, and I could taste it in the food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
The hollow noodle. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna have some cocktails. We're gonna have a sip of wine, and we're gonna talk about the salad. We'll be right back.
All right, pop quiz, guys. Do you ever wonder how farm fresh ingredients get from the farm to the restaurant? You probably don't think about stuff like that, but that's all we think about. But we're not a farm, and we're not a restaurant. We're the guys who connect the best local products to the best restaurants. We search out new food trends, help with menu options. We're Cisco, and you probably don't know everything we do. But your favorite restaurant? Yeah, they do.
We're back. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's nice.
Very crisp, refreshing.
Very apple-y.
Yes.
You should be picking apples somewhere right now. Okay, let's talk about this beautiful salad with apples on it.
With apples. So speaking of upstate New York, as you know, back home we would be apple picking season. Everything's leaves are changing. You know, you get that crisp, cool air. Not necessarily in Vegas right now, but it's coming. So we have a beautiful farmer called Herbs by Diane. She's a local third-generation farmer, and she provides a lot of our microgreens, herbs, and the red Russian kale. The red Russian kale is one of my favorite kales because it's nice and buttery. It's not too tough, and it lends great to a salad. So this is a cider gorgonzola vinaigrette with candied pecans, dried cranberries, apples, and pears.
It's beautiful. It's very colorful.
And it's
You guys are open lunch and dinner?
lunch and dinner, so 11:30 until 10 p.m. every day.
Oh, every day. Okay. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Nothing's heavy here.
Yeah.
Excellent.
The president of the hotel always describes my food as feminine.
Contemporary, elegant Italian food.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. Let's try our cocktails. These are tequila inspired, I guess.
Both tequila based. This one is a raspberry rosemary citrus. I like it because it's super refreshing. This is one of my favorites, hands down. This is the Ventosa, one of our classics. It's apple based with a little rosemary as well, aquafaba for the froth on top, but really refreshing.
Tastes like fall.
It does, right?
It tastes like fall. No, I love that. Thanks for timing, I guess, right? The season, the change of the seasons. We got to be here at the right time.
The perfect time.
Yes. I do want to ask you about the local farmers because I'm thinking about the weather, the elements here.
Yeah.
How do these farmers
Survive. So back when I moved here and started with the Vitelli Group, we really missed those farms and the sourcing that we had back east. So we created the first big farmers market here in Las Vegas in connection with Carrie Clasby, who is my intuitive forager. And what she does is she has a farmers market here Fridays and Saturdays every week. And she basically lends means of distribution to a lot of farms that wouldn't have trucks and wouldn't have the facilities to actually get it to restaurants like myself on the Strip. What a lot of people don't realize is there's more farms in close proximity to Las Vegas than there are LA or San Francisco.
That's amazing.
And it's just about the sourcing and pulling from those small areas. I've got a small farmer in Sandy Valley, Pahrump, all these little kind of oases in the desert as well that we just try to support them as best we can and buy all the products that we can and design the menu around it.
So I think that giving that exposure to this demographic, because you don't think about farming and things like that when you come to
Vegas, yeah.
or Vegas.
Yeah.
Or there's no. But I love that you're sourcing from local. I think that's really important, and it shows, it resonates in your dishes.
No, and I'm so lucky that Resorts World let us do this here. There's a lot of casinos where it's very restricted and you basically have to pull from the warehouse, and they've really been such a great platform for me to be me.
That's amazing. I mean, let's support local. Let's support women in culinary.
Chin chin.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.